All right. So, more ring IDs. I did not expect there to be 2 more of them. Yeah. Also, another thing I did not expect was for them to have syncing. Yeah, I don't know where that came from, but okay. Also, they have coin reuses. Reuse. I think Meursault gets one on his skill 3, and I think Rodya gets one on her enhanced clashable counter. But, yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Okay, let's get started then. Okay, and the images are actually not super blurry this time, so that's great. All right, skill 1, deal more damage for every X types of negative effects on target. On use, gain coin power for every X bleed while sinking on target. On hit, inflict bleed. On hit, inflict bleed count. On hit, inflict sinking count. This is one of the most generic skill 1s I've seen in a while, and I think that's a good thing. Yeah, no, I missed when coins just were simple, like this. Deal more damage for, and that's an easy conditional, right? Deal more damage for every X types of negative effects on target. That's a very easy conditional. And then gain coin power for every X. Okay, so it's going to be like a 3 base power for coin power, gaining up to 2 coin power. So then it's going to roll a 15 at max conditionals with dealing more damage. That's like very standard for this season. So that's great. Also, this is the event ID. So this is the one that everyone's going to be able to get just by playing the game. Well, I mean, all the IDs you can... I mean, people don't have to shard it or spend a lunacy on it. It's just with the event, I'm pretty sure. I think. I'm like 80% sure. Sorry if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Or people just get the event currency, then they just can use that for getting the ID. I'm pretty sure, so yeah. Okay. 3 coin skill 2. Deal more damage for every X types of negative effects on target. If target does not have mauled color rouge, gain clash power, gain coin power for every X bleed while sinking on target. Inflict bleed, inflict bleed, inflict sinking, inflict bleed counter, inflict sinking. So this one seems pretty standard for the most part, except for this, if target does not have mauled color rouge, gain clash power. So I guess when he first enters a fight, he's just gonna have bonus clashing power, so I guess that helps get his SP up or something. But yeah, probably gonna be 4 base power, 4 coin power, going up to 2 coin power on the conditional, so then that would go up to 22 rolling. That's pretty standard. I mean, the clash power puts it above that, but I mean, I don't know how often he's gonna be getting that clash power. But yeah, a few different instances of bleed and sinking. Pronounce his words correctly. Wait, how do other people pronounce it? Rogue? I mean, I guess the words are similar, but I feel like in the context of art and color, rogue, I don't think... I mean, I don't know. People say rogue. Yeah, I guess it's just like the context that I'm seeing it that makes me want to pronounce rouge. But I mean, the words do look pretty similar. Like, I wouldn't know how to, like, if someone said, oh yeah, spell rogue, I wouldn't know how to spell it. But but like, based on the context, I'm saying rouge. Okay, skill 3, 3 coins. All right, that's not that bad. Deal more damage for every X types of negative effects on target. Okay, that's good. On use, gain final power for every X bleed while sinking. Okay, final power. I recently learned that it's not useless, which I thought it was at first, but apparently it's not. Apparently it is basically base power for some reason. I I don't really know why, but apparently it acts like a base power. So it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. No power good for clashing. Yeah, I guess because I always thought it was like the same thing as clashing power. So whenever I saw an ID with final power, I thought, oh, well, it's just clash power. Who cares about that? And then I tested it very specifically, and I think in the last time I was looking over IDs, and I tested it, and I found out that it actually works during like the damage dealing part and not just clashing. So after figuring that out, I started to actually like it a little bit more. Also increase damage, but then it's base power. Break it fades. I guess I'm still kind of confused on how it works. Like, I don't really know the difference between final power and base power. I feel like base power would be stronger in name, I guess, because or I guess final power just activates on the first coin that rolls. I think, like, I don't think it goes on the base power, or maybe it does. I don't know. Final power still confuses me, but it's not as bad as I used to think it was. Okay, so if that goes up to like 2, then I don't know. Base is better, but different small. Yeah, no, it still definitely confuses me. I've been playing this game for a little while. I guess because like they never say like what final power does. Like clash power, it's clash power. Base power, it's the power of the base. Coin power, it's the power of the coin. But final power, what is the power of the final? Like what final what? Like they don't really specify, so that gets a little awkward. But okay. So far nothing is too unique on the coins aside from, or too unique on the skills except for not having mauled color rouge. So maybe there'll be applying stuff on here. Oh yeah, I already see on the third coin. Okay. On use at less than X HP, if the target has Y plus mauled color, use coin 3 an additional time. So, okay, additional use, coin reuse on a skill 3, that should be pretty good for the skill, and convert all convert all coins on the skill to unbreakable coins. They really like converting to unbreakable coins in this season. They just put that on every single ID. Like they just keep doing it over and over. On hit with the gained coin, randomly inflict mauled color on target divided by Z bleed or sinking potency. Bleed or sinking? Like, is it random? I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. On hit inflict bleed, on hit inflict bleed, on hit inflict sinking, on hit inflict bleed count, on hit inflict sinking count, on hit inflict mauled color rouge. Okay, so that's what an inflict's the thing for the skill 2. Or I guess the thing that isn't for the skill 2, because you don't want them to have it when you use the skill 2, I guess. Okay. Now I know Rodya's counter is supposed to be strong, but I'm not sure about Meursault, so we'll see. 2 coin, clashable counter. This unit has... How am I supposed to... How... If this unit has that, gain base power. On use, if target has X plus bleed plus sinking, gain coin power. Okay, so that gains base power and coin power. On hit, inflict bleed, inflict sinking. Okay. That doesn't seem like too strong. I mean, it seems like a solid clashable counter, but it's not like people are gonna spam that for its thing. I was wondering how you pronounce it. I mean, I can try. Le Favisme. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm absolutely butchering this. Masque de Chien. I don't know. Yeah, no, there's a lot of words in Especially on Rodya's kit. Dog mask. Huh. Oh, is Chian dog then? Decent? Really? I did not think that would be decent. I remember, what was it? It was like when the first Ring IDs for the first Ring IDs came out, people were talking about, what was it? Pointillism or something? It's like, I know there's like some, like, there's like some art background to the names of the ring skills and all that, or something, I think. I don't know, is it French? Or was it French pointillism that it was? I don't remember. Okay, anyways. During pointillism, lovism, heatism. Okay. I don't really remember what they were exactly, but I'm guessing it has something to do with art. Just based on, well, what the ring is. Okay, on hit with base skill, inflict multicolor rouge. On hit with base skill. On hit with just forever? You just apply it on every single hit? Really? Interesting. Okay. This counts as inflicting negative effects with the skill. Turn end, if this unit has inflicted X multicolor rouge during this encounter, gain Fauvisme Mask de Chien. Not saying this right. At coin start of the ring Fauvist Docent Rodian's critique skill. I think that's her. Is that her? I think it's her clashable counter enhanced, I'm pretty sure. The Ring Fauvist Student Meursault gains Imperfections Addressed. Thinking of that one image where there's like the elephant falling from the ceiling and it's like, address me. I don't know why I'm thinking of that. You guys are really nice. Okay. Okay, yeah, that is that then. Okay. Yeah, I think he has a lot of interactions with her. I think somewhere on his passive, like not on his passive, on the, what was it? Hold on, this page. This page mentions Rodya's critique skill again, but we'll get to that in a sec. Okay. If this unit has, wow, they're really testing my pronunciation. If this unit has that, inflict more multicolor rouge. Every time this unit inflicts X multicolor rouge, heal SP. This unit's SP is at max, gain blunt damage up next turn when this unit heals SP with this effect. Interesting. And then the support passive, one ally with fastest speed on hit, inflict defense level down for every X type something with on target. So that's fine. It's whatever. Right, there's even more. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. No pun intended. Cause like, alright, never mind. Okay, yeah, so this is, I guess we still don't know what multicolor rouge is. Well, I guess we'll find out in a sec. Okay, yeah, so they do have lust skills and as guards as well, which is good for Lust Resonance, which bleed teams alike for some reason. Yeah. Alright, next up. Okay, now we see what it actually does. Multicolor Rouge, one hit gain bleed potency for every Y stack. What? And he inflicts that on all of his base skills on hit? Isn't that like really good then? I guess it depends, but that sounds pretty good. Turn end, gain X defense level down next turn for every Y stack. Turn end lose X stack. That one. Deal more damage for every X malt color on target. Inflict more bleed and sinking potency with base skills before hitting with a base skill. If target does not have bleed, inflict bleed counter. Okay. Yeah, I think the like Honglu and Faust, I think both of them are supposed to be, well actually, no, I guess Faust more so, is really good for count. So like they just got, like Bleed just got a lot of stuff for count with them. And so I feel like potency is what they're focusing on now. Although I haven't seen Rodya's, well, I have seen Rodya's, but I haven't like thoroughly inspected it. I just kind of looked for general stuff so I could make a thumbnail, but okay. Yeah, no, dealing more damage. Actually, does he just always have this? I don't know. Maybe he like puts on the mask at a point. I don't really know how that's gonna work. Okay, looks like he applies counts to targets that don't have bleed either. Okay, here's where he has an interaction with Rodya's critique skill again. Okay, deal more damage. Okay, not sure why he gets this. I'm gonna have to double check that. Deal more damage on reuse of a coin. The Ring Fauvist, Dawson's, Rodian's critique skill, heal SP. Turn start if the Ring Fauvist, Dawson's, Rodian does not have Reflexion expires. Okay, so maybe he just gets this when she uses her thing. It says when he puts it on this. Okay, I kind of want to check. That's not Meursault. Whoops. That's not. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, you can select multiple things at a time in OBS? I did not know that. I just accidentally almost messed up my entire setup. Whoops. Okay. Where does it say you get your thing? Turn end, if this unit has inflicted mask color rouge during this encounter, gain the mask. Okay, so I guess he just has to hit people, and then that's it, I think. Or maybe it has to be a certain amount. Okay, anyways, Rodya. She has a little bit more to read than Meursault, especially these. Like, she has 7 of these things. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, 7 of these. Can I get a quick rundown? We're about to start with Rodya, but as for Meursault, he does bleed potency. And he puts on a mask after slapping people. Yeah, not too much that's interesting, except actually, no, because he inflicts a thing where when the enemy gets hit and they have this status effect that he applies, they gain bleed. So it's kind of like if sinking gave them bleed instead of reducing their SP, that's what he gives them, kind of. Love counters. Yeah, Meursault wants Rodya to use her counter so that he gets SP, but still gotta figure out Rodya's kit a little bit. Okay. Skill 1. Deal more. Okay, also 1 coin. It's been a while since I've seen a 1 coin skill on a skill 1. 2 coin on a skill 2 also is kind of rough. Skill 3 hopefully is strong, but 1 coin on a skill 1 and 2 coins on a skill 2 is a little bit. Like, if they get reused, then that's good, but oh wait, she does. Alright, let me read this before I say any more words. A child would be them. I guess I could give that vibe. Also, I know Meursault, his mask is supposed to be a dog, but what is this? Like, what is going on here? What is this monstrosity that is over here? Like, it's supposed to be a wolf? Huh. Interesting. So are those supposed to be ears instead of horns, or I mean, I guess it's abstract art. Okay. All right. Deal more damage for every X types of negative effects on target. That's good. Deal more damage. Okay, let's make this larger for a sec, actually. Deal more damage if the target has Palette Vibrante. Vibrante? On use, gain Clash Power and Final Power for every X bleed while sinking on target. Okay, gain Clash Power and Final Power for every X? So she's gaining 2 Clash Power and 2 Final Power. So she's gaining 4 power on that. So it's 11 base power and gains 4 power. Okay. Wait, is that how it is? Maybe it is. Wait, actually, no, that does make sense. Because it's a single coin, so if she reuses, then if she reuses, then it'll be like the equivalent of 2 base power. Kind of, is it? I don't know. Well, because then she'll be hitting for 13 twice. Because she'll be clashing at 15 and hitting for 13 twice. So then that'll be kind of evened out, I guess. But, well, that's whatever. Okay, and also it's most likely only going to be reusable 1 time. Because I don't know why they would let her reuse it 3 times. That would be a little bit much. On hit, inflict bleed count. On hit, inflict sinking. On hit, inflict multicolor rouge. Okay, more bleed count. So she might actually be good for a count as well. Any other bleed count? Not that I'm seeing just yet. Okay, so she inflicts that a lot easier than... Does she inflict it easier than Meursault? She inflicts a lot of things, actually. Yeah, we'll just keep going. Deal more damage for every X types of negative effects on target. Deal more damage if the target has Palette Vibrante. Deal more damage if the target has X plus types of mulled color. X plus types. So I guess there's rouge and blue. 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 Should I better on singing? Probably sinking, I would imagine. Because they do have sinking technically, but they just... I feel like they do a lot more for bleed. At least Meursault does, because Mulled Color Rouge seems to give people bleed. Like, you apply it to the enemy, and then when you hit them, they gain bleed when they have Mulled Color Rouge. I'm not sure what the blue one does just yet. I didn't get up to that just yet. 6 conditionals on the skill too. Yeah, that's quite a bit of conditionals on 1 skill. Yeah, I didn't even realize. She has 3 different cases of deal more damage for every X. Or, yeah, no, she has deal more damage for every X types of negative effects on target. Deal more damage if the target has Palette Vibrante. Deal more damage if the target has X plus types of Mulled Color. That's a lot of deal more damage. Like, that's a lot of stuff. On use, gain final power for every bleed plus on target. On use, gain final power for every... Or, no, gain coin power. Hold on. That's a lot. That's probably 2 for each. Actually, I guess because she only has 2 coins instead of 3. So I guess they need to make it stronger for it to actually be, like, usable. But... yeah, no, that actually makes a lot more sense now, because I forgot it was a 2-coin skill only. They if it's a 2-coin skill, then she kind of needs that many things to make it actually viable. Sinking count infliction is bad. It's for an index of sinking. I can see that for sure. It might be useful for Butterfly. I'm using for Deluge. Yeah, I feel like the sinking for them, I mean, it kind of synergizes on the Like I'm imagining there being a team with Ryoshu having bleed, burn, poise, and that mixing into the other nurse fathers with like poise sinking, bleed burn, and well, actually is that? Oh, then I guess poise bleed. That's kind of it though. But this kind of fits into the bleed and sinking side, so it kind of synergizes with the bleed aspect, and then the sinking. I mean, well, also it boosts themselves as well because of the negative effects on target, like the types of negative effects. That kind of is good for the ring in general because they like having just a bunch of different random statuses, so that kind of works out for them. Even if they don't actually like keep the sinking stack running, it does help them fulfill their conditionals just on skill start. Okay, inflict bleed, inflict multicolor rouge, inflict sinking count, inflict multicolor blue, inflict touche hardier. Target has X plus types of negative effects. From low sinking won't stay long. Rouge, yeah, that is a problem with the sinking, is that it won't stay long. But yeah, having two separate types of negative effects, well, and another one as well. It's like this inflicts 5 negative effect types all on its own. Like that's not bad. Not bad at all. Well, although the sinking might run out pretty quickly, and I don't know how long the other stuff will stay there, but yeah, no, the other stuff, as long as they do stay there, then that would be good. But if they go away after like a hit, then we'll see once we get to it. I just realized, is she glowing in this enhanced encounter? Enhanced clashable counter? We'll get up to that. Okay, 4 coins. Deal more damage for every X types of negative effects on target. Deal more damage if target has palette vibrante. Before use, if target has X plus types of negative effects, activate as burst forth the pulsing crimson under your skin. Okay, enhanced skill 3. So I guess, okay, so that triggers on X plus types of effects. Okay, on use gain coin power for every X blue plus sinking. That's good. Coin power on a 4 coin skill is very good. I like that. Are they gonna replace Blood Fiends? I guess it depends, right? Because I feel like there's gonna be just, well, the Blood Fiends, I feel like they're kind of like a Blood Feast team. Like, I feel like they don't really care so much about stacking bleed and all that. I think the ring, right, as of right now, I feel like they definitely do that a lot better. So they kind of just feel like different uses. Like the Blood Fiend team, I don't think they're like bad or anything. They just feel like a different team to me. So I guess it's just more options. But yeah, I think for stacking bleed, the ring team might be a little bit stronger. Because I think the Blood Fiend team doesn't really care as much about stacking bleed, and they just want to get their Blood Feast for whatever stuff they use it for. And better for damage and bleed. I mean, I think the Blood Fiend team, I feel like they still have their use in Mirror Dungeon Extreme with the bleed rupture. Because the bleed rupture team is, I think that still works pretty well in MD. Like having both of those gifts active definitely seems pretty good. I feel like I don't really hear that get talked about too much. Like I feel like I hear more charge teams. I guess because the charge teams have access to like a lot of gifts because they have a lot of random stuff in those. It's better than Ring and MD for sure. Okay, yeah, so I'd say they're just like different teams, but yeah, as of right now, I think the Ring team is probably better at inflicting bleed. I mean, I can't say that they're just better in all aspects, but when it comes to inflicting bleed, I think the Ring team is probably a little bit more efficient at that. But like also, it's very important to note that Even if a team is more efficient than another, if someone has more fun with one team, they shouldn't let that stop them from playing it. I really think people can beat the game with literally whatever IDs they want. Like it's not like with enough tries, any ID can work. Same ring better for story and both things better for MG. That could be possible. Yeah, I think like Ring Meursault, for example, he used to be like one of the best generalists before his skill 1 got extremely outdated. But yeah, some of the Blood Fiends are okay for story content, but yeah, they do really want their conditionals, and having a conditional of negative statuses or negative effects is much easier to reach than like whatever amount of bleed. Okay. I feel like his skill 1 though, capping out on capping out at 11 clashing power really hurts him. Because like I feel like they definitely started boosting the power of skill 1s just to spite Ring Meursault, because after him they just started making skill 1 stronger and stronger, and now like if people can't clash at consistently 15 power or more, then it's a little bit like people are just missing out then if they're not doing that. But it's not like it's a necessary thing, it's just like Ring Meursault, he's just not as optimal anymore. Like I haven't really used him in like a while, but maybe he'll see some use in the ring teams again. Flash at 13 with conditioning. I actually, yeah, no, that's true. I forgot he like gains clashing power from his passive, so he's probably stronger than I remember. Okay. Okay, gain coin power, inflict bleed, inflict multicolor rouge, inflict bleed count, inflict multicolor rouge, inflict sinking, inflict multicolor blue, inflict bleed count, inflict touche Rodya. Next turn, if target has X plus types of negative effects, and on hit, inflict touche Rodya. Okay. Ew, unfocused volley. Why? Why are you unfocused volley? No. Oh no. This coin hits all targets? Yes. Yes. Okay, so there. Oh my god. So, okay. Meursault, one of his recent IDs, his Walpurgis ID, had an attack with AoE, but for the first, was it 4 coins? Where like the first few coins said this attack only hits one of the targets, and then only on the last coin did it say, well, no, on the last coin it just didn't say this attack only hits all targets, or this attack doesn't hit, or like it was like unfocused volley in disguise, because it didn't say unfocused volley, you just hit one target only, and like I did not like that. But like if they're gonna tell me it's unfocused volley, but then it's actually able to hit all targets, then it's like the reverse of false advertisement. It's like a good surprise, as opposed to, oh, you have all this attack weight on a skill 3 with 4 coins, it's gonna be so strong. Oh yeah, by the way, you can only hit one target per coin, even though you have an attack weight, and it doesn't say unfocused volley. But like, if I think it's gonna be bad, and then they tell me that it isn't, then that's a pleasant surprise from no teams. Yeah, the second I see unfocused volley, I do not like it, but if it hits all targets, then it's a little bit acceptable. Gray coat. Oh, is that the one that gives like the 20% damage boost, or? I don't remember. Okay, deal more damage for every X negative types effects. For every X types of negative effects on target, deal more damage if the target has Palette Vibrante. On use, gain coin power for every X bleed plus syncing on main target. Okay. X bleed plus syncing on main target, giving multiple coin power is good. Because coin power on 4 coin skills is good. 20% of life steal to golem skills are. Oh, okay, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, I kind of forgot what that did. Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, and it's all unbreakable, which I guess is fine. On hit, inflict bleed, inflict multicolor rouge, inflict bleed count, inflict multicolor rouge, inflict sinking, inflict multicolor blue. This coin hits all targets. Inflict bleed count, inflict touche Rodya. So I really want to know what this thing actually does, but we're like almost done with this page, so we'll get to it very soon. Okay. Clashable counter, 2 coins, deal more damage if the target has Palette Vibrante. Before use, if this unit does not have Reflexion, and if the target has X plus types of negative effects, activate as Critique. So if it doesn't have Reflection, and the targets need to have X plus types of negative effects. So it needs 2 conditionals before it activates her enhanced counter. Okay. On use, gain final power for every X bleed plus sinking on target. Inflict bleed, inflict multicolor rouge, inflict even more multicolor rouge if target does not have multicolor rouge. Okay. Cool. Inflict sinking, inflict multicolored blue, inflict even more multicolored blue if target does not have multicolored blue. Okay, so that basically just instantly applies bleed and sinking. Also, something I really like about this is that it inflicts the sinking after the bleed. So if the target doesn't have sinking count on it already, then it's not going to apply sinking and immediately remove it. It's going to do bleed and then sinking, so then it'll have 4 different negative status effect types, whatever. It's inflicting 4 of those just on a on-demand counter. So that I think is not bad. All right, now to see what this thing does. Clashable counter, deal more damage for every X types of negative effects on target. Deal more damage if the target is Palette Vibrante. Gain clash power up if target is Palette Vibrante. Gain final power if target has X plus bleed plus sinking. Gain clash power for every X types of negative effects on target. Okay. Skill end, gain reflection. Now the important part. The very, very important part is reuse this coin for every X types of negative effects on target. Now, this has to be a minimum of 2 because it says for every X. So they wouldn't say that if it means 1. So it has to be a minimum of 2. But what if it's more? Maybe it is more. Maybe they showed it in the trailer and I just forgot about that part. But if that goes up to like 5, because wasn't there someone with a really good counter from the To Claim Their Bones event? Was it June, I think the guy's name was? Like that counter was very strong. So if this is on that level, then that could be very good. Okay, inflict bleed, inflict sinking, randomly inflict multicolor rouge or multicolor blue. On hit, inflict touche, Rodya, if this is the X coin used. It's gonna be reduce every negative effect for 12. To use if it has 4. I don't know, because the thing is, she has a lot of negative effects. Like, she has like, well, I mean, here it lists 7 different stuff. Although I think only 4 of them are red, so that could be the case where it could be that. Although actually that's not counting the bleed and sinking. So it could be 3 reuses if it goes up to 6. Well, we'll see though when it comes out, or if it's in the trailer, because it might be, but I don't know. But I mean, yeah, no, I'm probably gonna check that out when it comes out. Well, I mean, usually do that. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Okay, Now for the passives. Turn start, gain Le Homage equal to the number of the ring student identities on the field. Turn start, randomly apply number of ring student identities on the field. Offense level up or defense level up to any X of the ring student identities. We're gonna pull. I'm probably not gonna pull because I kind of only pull on Walpurgis stuff or collab stuff. Well, I mean, there's only been one collab, but yeah, no, because I kind of just save up for Walpurgis and then I just shard things at the end of the season. Yeah, usually I don't pull. I've been saving up for a little bit just to make sure I can get all Walpurgis stuff when they come out. Okay, so if she... Okay, randomly apply number of rank student identities on the field. Offense level up, defense level up to me. Okay. So she further boosts ring IDs. So that's good. I can win until the end of the season. I guess because like in my head, right, I see it as like there's the seasonal Deca extraction tickets that they release with railways, and I would be very disappointed if I got a dupe from that ticket if I sharded things too early. So like I guess it's just a very like free to play player mindset of of just like optimizing it. Even though I have bought passes before, well, I think only a few, but scientific mind. Yeah, no, that I would be upset if I got a dupe like that. Yeah, no, because I think like, I mean, I feel like I'm not in a rush to get IDs since like all the IDs that aren't from this season, I think I have all of them except for like 4. Like every ID that's not from season 7, there is 4 standard IDs that I don't have, but aside from that, I have all the other ones. Got an index dupe, the first one too. Oh, index dom dupe. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not exactly in like a rush to get IDs though, so I can wait a little bit. I feel like it's kind of the same with Enfield, because like there's gonna be like the daily reward for the login, so I'm gonna wait like 3 days before polling on the new character that's about to come out. But I guess that's not as long of a wait as as waiting for the end of a season in Limbus. More often white apply. I guess because I just the free to play mindset is just engraved into me. Okay. Okay, offense level up is good. I guess because the free to play mindset, right? Because I used to not know how gacha works, and then there's was it Star Rail, I think. I really wanted to get Kafka, but I just didn't know how Star Rail works, so I just used all my currency on the standard banner, and I just didn't know how gacha works, and then I just cooked my account, and then I just didn't know what to do. This season. Okay, yeah, no, I would highly recommend to anybody that's like new to the game to pull on banners, because if someone has enough characters, they can very much afford to wait to shard things and stuff. But if someone doesn't have a lot of IDs, then like getting new IDs to build out their teams takes priority over like waiting to shard things. Because like there's no point in getting a Walpurgis ID if you don't have a team for that Walpurgis ID. Walpurgis is the like it's like the limited time stuff. Hello. We gotcha. Limbus. Just want to support Project. Yeah, I usually only stay free to play, but Limbus I at least like buy the pass for, well, at the end of the seasons. Although I haven't for the first few, but kind of only I think since Dawn's season I have, but season 1, 2, and 3 I didn't buy. At the start of the season, select all polls and shards for Walp ID. Look at game. That's pretty good. I'm missing Light or Dawn. I'm gonna be honest, you're not missing much. Yeah, people don't use her anymore. I think because her Walpurgis ID, her other one, her magical girl ID, whatever, Queen of Hatred, that one already has Rupture. Okay, hold on. I'm getting really off track. We'll come back to this after I finish up this really quick. Okay, she boosts people offense level. Shard her. Okay, yeah, don't shard 2 stars is one of the best advice I can give, because I did that when I first started playing the game, and I didn't realize how far that sent me back. Well, not that far, but it's not great to do that. I mean, I guess so, but like you kind of need like the rest of the Rupture team if you want to do that. I don't know if people still use it. I mean, her numbers don't exactly hold up to any modern ID. Okay. Okay, but so Rodya boosts people's offense level just because. Heisho, I like the Heisho Dawn a lot. Just got a 3-star from 3 Dildos. That's pretty good. Wait, 3 free Dildos. Oh, is that the paid lunacy thing? An Enclair dupe. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry for your loss. I mean, at least you got 50 shards. Okay. Combat ends. Oh yeah, also really quickly, when a season ends, your shards get cut in half. Just a disclaimer if you didn't know that already. Where's the go? Anyways, wow, she's a lot of passives. What the? Okay. One shard. Yeah, he's supposed to be pretty good. Okay, combat ends, inflicts Palette Vibrante next turn to enemies that have Multicolor Rouge, Multicolor Blue, and Touche Hardier simultaneously. Interesting. Target has X plus Multicolor Rouge and Multicolor Blue. Each inflicts Y Palette Vibrante instead. Turn ends, gain Le Fauvisme Masque de Loup. De Loup. Isn't Lupe, or is it Lupe that's wolf? I don't know. If any X of the following conditions are met, inflicted... Oh, if any of the following conditions are met. Oh, gain the mask if any of the conditions are met, okay. Inflicted Palette Vibrante X times, used Critique X times, used Burst Forth the Pulsing Crimson under your skin, okay. Interesting. Blue is wolf, the peace sound. Okay. Renclair, kinda mid? I think a lot of people would disagree with you on that. I think a lot of people would disagree. I think some people would say he's probably one of the best Sinclair IDs, if not the best, right now. Although I guess some other IDs are a little bit more flashy. Yeah, no, I definitely think he's like definitely up there with some of the best Sinclair IDs, if not the best Sinclair ID. I mean, who? Because I'm trying to think who can be stronger than him as a Sinclair ID. I can't really think of anyone right now. Yeah, I can think of one that's stronger than him. Okay. Passive. Inflict more multicolor rouge, multicolor blue, and touche Rodya. What? Why? What? Huh? When does this activate? Is it like, oh, when you have 20 Wrath owned? Like, why is it like this? Why is it not just... Why is it separate from all the other ones? Like, what? Okay. I'm guessing it has a higher resource owned conditional than the other ones, because this is just very random for it to be here like this. That's weird. It's just kind of hanging out over there. I don't know why the passive is... It can hang out with the other passives. It doesn't have to be on its own. Okay, support passive. Apply the following effects to the identity with the earliest deployment order. If lost resin is an odd number, inflict more bleed potency. If lost resin is an even number, inflict more sinking potency. Okay, let's be honest. What sinking team has a lost resonance? Actually, never mind. I take that back. Never mind. I just remembered that the Wuthering Heights units both have lost on them. Story kind of lacking. I think he's supposed to like defend for a turn or two before he actually like ramps up. But once he ramps up, I know he's supposed to be very strong. Once he ramps up, though. Okay, if the set identity is in the ring faction, gain offense level up or defense level up at combat start. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, I don't think anybody really cares that much about support passives. I mean, if the support passive is like really good, then then people care about it more. But like generally, if a support passive that looks just kind of like whatever, then I don't think people really care all that much about it. Okay, now for these to see what she actually inflicts, to see what the thing she inflicts does. I mean, okay. Multicolor Rouge, when hit gain X bleed potency for every Y stack. Turn ends gain X defense level down next turn for every Y stack. Turn end lose X stack. Okay, so this is important for bleed. Support pass for MD solo. Ah, well, I guess MD solo is a little bit more important, but what is that? What is? You know, why is the status thing so detailed? It's not just a solid color? That's new. That's cool. Alright. Machines are good for bleed or sinking. Well, do I have an ID for you? Do I have a bleed sinking ID for you? You know, generally I've not seen a bleed sinking team be made yet, but if there is going to be one, then I guess an ID with both bleed and sinking would be pretty interesting for it. Ring is best for bleed. Yeah, ring is pretty good for bleed right now. Yeah, I think, well, the best ID for sinking is Night of Despair Rodya. Night of Despair Rodya is one of the best IDs in the game right now. Still. Is Ring Otis outdated now? Well, the thing is, Ring Otis was outdated a while ago, but because of the new IDs coming out, she might be unoutdated. Like, because now a lot of the Ring IDs are getting buffs from other Ring IDs, so like she might be more viable now than she was like before season 9. Season 9? Kanto 9. Okay. So yeah, multicolor Rouge, one hit gain X bleed potency for Y stack. So that's very important for bleed teams. Well, not very important, but it does more bleed. That's what matters. The turn end gain X defense level down. I don't think anyone really cares about that. Turn end lose X stack. Okay. Multicolor Blue. When hit, gain sinking potency for every X stack. Okay. Turn end, lose X SP for... No, lose X SP next turn for every Y stack. Alright. Turn end, lose X stack. Okay, I don't care about this thing, to be honest. Kind of whatever. Something that's actually very, very important for these things is that I don't see that it says when hit, lose stack. So it doesn't look like it loses stack on hit. So it just stays as a negative status effect, which is very good for the Ring team. Very good for them. Okay. The mask thing, gain min and max speed, inflict more bleed and sinking potency with base skills. On hit, if target has X plus multicolored blue, inflict sinking count. On hit is if target has X plus multicolored rouge, inflict bleed count. Okay. Wait, hold on. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay, now this thing, Touche Rodya. Take more HP and SP damage from bleed and sinking effects for every X stack. Take more HP damage from bleed. Take more HP damage from bleed? What? Now, bleed stacks up to 99, right? So let's just round that to 100. How, if it goes by like percent based, then adding bleed's damage from 100, increasing that? Like if this is the sinking deluge of bleed, or the dark flame of bleed, actually yeah, I think dark flame is a better example. If this is the dark flame of bleed, that would be very good. Yeah, I guess because Ring Yisong used to be very overpowered, but he just kind of stopped getting used. Keywords worked on 1ID. Yeah, he used to be very overpowered, and they had to like take away some of his stuff, but they had to leave his skills alone because Rodya is either gonna be the most busted thing on Earth. I'm hoping. I feel like realistically it might only add 10% damage to bleed skills or to bleed attacks. Although I'm hoping it does more, but yeah, I'm hoping that is going to be at least 50% because that would be very good. Okay, turn on to lose X stack. That's the main downside is turn on to lose X stack. Actually, Chain Flicks quite a bit of it though. Okay. Palettes Vibrante. Take more damage from the Ring faction identities. Instant Ring upscale. If the attacker is in both the Ring faction and School of Fauvism faction, take even more damage instead. Okay. Combat starts. Randomly gain bleed, sinking, and bleed count, or sinking count for every stack. Okay. Combat ends. This effect expires. Have multicolor rouge and multicolor blue stacks on this unit. Okay. Stocks through the roof. Yeah, they're looking pretty strong. I feel like the Ryoshu ID of this season is gonna be very ridiculously powerful. Like considering all of the other IDs are like already so strong from this season, Ryoshu's ID is probably gonna be pretty good. Le Homage. Turn start, randomly gain offense level and defense level up for every stack. Okay, well, I don't really care about defense level up. Offense level up, that's what we need. Or I guess defense level up does matter for Rodya because she has her clashable counter with coin reuse. So I guess that should work on that, the defense level up. It's my second favorite finger. Okay. Alright. Next up is... Okay, also turn in effect expires. Reflexion. cannot use critique during this turn, and this unit has... Oh, cannot use critique during the turn this unit has this effect. Okay, why? Oh wait, okay. Because I think the only thing that she gains critique from is... Or, no, the only thing that she gains, the thing that stops her from using critique, she only gains that from using critique. So I guess it just means that she can't use it twice in a row. Or twice in one turn. Or maybe she can't use it every other turn. Or I guess back-to-back turns? Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's definitely the best way to put that. It makes a cooldown for critique. Yeah, it's a great way to put that. Okay. Turn start, heal SP. Cool. Turn end, we'll use X stack. Okay, now the question is how long this cooldown is actually going to be for. Because if it starts at 3 stacks and then decreases by 1 per thing, one sec. Okay, if it like starts at 3, right, and then it loses 1 per thing, then that's gonna take a lot more turns to reuse it. But 1, 2 to 3. Yeah, I guess we'll see when it comes out. Okay. When this effect expires, gain homage next turn equal to the number of race entities on the field. So, I mean, with these IDs coming out, there's going to be 6 ring IDs, I believe, right? Because there's Ring Yisong and Otis, and then there is there's Yisong, Otis, and then there is Honglu Faust, and now Meursault Rodya. So 6. So randomly gain offense level or defense level for every stack. So in theory, she could get 2 offense level up, which would be 2 clash power. So that would be okay. Okay, one moment. All right, we are back. 3 students IDs. Does she? I don't know if she does. I mean, I think because she counts as an apprentice, maybe. Well, I don't know if an apprentice will count as a student though. Can run full ring. That's long. That's true. I don't know how much benefit that would give though. Maybe double slotting Faust would be better even because of the count she does, but not sure. Okay. Is that it for Rodya's stuff? I guess it is. Okay, I think that's all of the those things. So now that's done. MD counts as a match. That's true. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, MD kind of fixes every issue ever. well, maybe not every issue ever, but it solves a lot of the solves a lot of the issues that there are in the game. Yep. Already got infinite count. Potency pretty much. Yeah, I guess potency is, well, I guess it depends on what's, because like rupture count is pretty important for using thrill, but yeah, generally when you have stuff that is like, when you have multiple gifts that are like, oh, when you inflict this status type, you inflict more count for it as well, and then you can get like multiple of those. Like bleed, I'm pretty sure has the rusted muzzle and the, was it the box cutter looking thing or something? Is it a box cutter? Like it just has a bunch of stuff that is like, oh yeah, when you either get a hit or deal bleed damage, do more count as well. It's super easy to keep count running on bleed. Contaminated needle. Contaminated needle? Tier 4 bleed. I feel like I haven't run bleed in long enough to know. First turn. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think there's one gift. I think it's like the purple. It's some purple, not purple. Some red tier 4 that like inflicts 15 count on combat start of, well, on encounter start, I think. Or on wave start, maybe? Not sure. Nail in the bottom pack. Nail? Oh, maybe I do know what that one is. That's blood. Oh, okay. I forgot what it's called, but I do know of that one. Deal damage to enemy, inflict damage to alpha by 3 bleed. Okay, yeah, that one. That one's good. So anything with 300 plus damage. Inflicts 100 bleed once. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Yeah, if there's stuff that makes bleed act as rupture, that would also, like, I mean, rupture, just the fact that you can activate it so many times over and over. I mean, they kind of had similar stuff with Tremor. With, Tremor, was it Reverb? If it was something Hungul inflicted, maybe it was Reverb. Where, like, when you inflict Tremor Burst, and then they take damage by Tremor Potency. So it, like, acts as Rupture, but it's way easier to stack. Although if Rupture, if they fixed Rupture count, or if Rupture count gets, like, optimized, then Rupture will really just be really good. So if Meursault can pair to Rodya about? Does he get paired with Rodya that often? I mean, actually, no. I guess one of the first banners was Rose Banner Rodya with Rose Banner Meursault. With Blood Fiends. I feel like with the Blood Fiends, they came out pretty far apart, though. Heisho plus Blood Fiends. A Heisho Blood Fiend team actually is good. Like the Blood Fiend team, like the main 5 with Heisho Faust and Heisho Honglu is a very good Mirror Dungeon Extreme team, which I've actually used to get to 415 multiple times. Blood Fiend, Princess Rodya. I guess I feel like they kind of just buff the whole team, right? Or do they? I guess it depends on team order or turn order, actually, or based on what you select that your teammates in. stat order, although I don't really remember exactly, like, is there an optimal order? I don't really know. I mean, maybe there is one, but I don't know. There's all specific. Oh, does he? Okay, I kind of want to check that out. You know, I mean, I have LIMBUS open. I can just. Let me see. Here it is. Prioritizes higher kindreds. She's on field. What's that? Oh yeah, he does have a thing for that. Ooh, they both deal plus 15% damage with their skill 3. I forgot he even had that. I completely forgot he had that. Yo, okay, this is a long list of passives to read. I don't know how I got through that to read the first time. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. I feel like these IDs were much faster than usual to go over. Like, they seemed very straightforward this time around. And then there's IDs like, well, like this. Like, oh my god. Yeah, no, going over this was horrible. Yeah, no, and I had to read every single one of those. He had so many things to go over. That actually took so long. 3 pages of text. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot who the first one with 3 pages of text was. Was it him? I don't know. I don't know if he was the first, but... yes, he was the first. Huh. I feel like Ryoshu's gonna get 3 pages of text as well. Because, like, the fact that she synergizes, or, well, we don't know yet, but I have a feeling she's gonna synergize with every single one of the Nurse Fathers. So, like, if she's going to have to synergize with them, then she's gonna have to have a lot of stuff. So, imagining she's gonna have quite a bit to go over. But, yeah. Pretty sure confirmed to synergize with Nurse Fathers and Apprentices. Okay. Sounds lucky. I probably should have watched that. I was like going to, and then I just forgot to. But okay, yeah, no, all the IDs from this season so far are low-key like really good. For new Bamboo, Kim. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get another one because we already have this and and this to claim their bones. Yeah, no, boosting an entire team from unusable to being good is like kind of a crazy feat that he accomplished. Pretty sure it saves up. My shards are currently looking like this. So not too much. I have a little bit for some people. I guess from pulling on the Walp banner, I have a little bit, but yeah, that, and then crates right now this many. Might I'll probably get the pass like towards the end of the season. I also missed out on a couple of the weeklies, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I've been saving up for a little bit of time. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, well, Walpurgis I'm good on this. I'm missing 3 of these egos and these ones. And then here I'm good on, except for that. Here I'm good on. Here I'm good on. Here I'm good. Here I'm good. Here I don't have anything though. Like literally nothing from this season. Not a single thing do I have yet. When Ryoshi comes out, I'll probably shard her because, well, because I'll end up feeling like sharding her. I mean, what are the chances of getting a dupe and it's Ryoshi? Probably not very high. See, the thing is, because I just like don't use them because I don't do my mirror dungeon grinding. I mean, the way I got so many is I would buy both of the daily things and then like that's 15 modules and then I just don't do MD. Oh no, there's only 2 days left for that. Oh no, I'm gonna have to grind MD, aren't I? No, that's unfortunate. That's quite unfortunate. Oh, and then there's also an UMA event that I wanted to do because there's like a day left for that, or for the anniversary ticket that gives you a free SSR support card. So I'm gonna want to do that as well. Too much modules left over. This is season 7, right? I mean, the best way to get modules is just by doing the daily 26 lunacy. 52, you're still net positive in 52, but 70, whatever, like once it gets to the 70 range, then I would not do that anymore. But yeah, I'm just gonna be doing my dailies for a sec. Have a long one. The thing is, each MD run is 5 modules. Well, each weekly is 18, so it's like you don't have to worry too much about it. Yeah, no, the 76 one is never worth it. The 52 is like if you have the lunacy for it, but the 26 is like the most efficient. Like 26 still lets you do a lot of MD runs. Also, I guess because depending on what manager level you are, you get different amounts of NCAP 1. So like different levels, you'll have a different like efficiency for converting lunacy into energy. I have maybe 2k? I do not have a lot though, because I did not like. I really don't do MDs aside from the weeklies, and then when I do the weeklies, I try to do it as fast as possible. I feel like, I mean, the dailies take maybe 5 minutes, but aside from the dailies, not much to do because I don't grind MD really. And then the story content, I mean that I do, but it's actually not. I feel like I don't play this like that often. That will definitely get you a lot of boxes. For the whole 10 refreshes. It might add 26 per thing. If it goes from 26 to 52, then maybe it goes up to 78, maybe. So I guess it would just be 26 times, like 26 plus 26 times 2 plus 26 times 3. What variable would that be called? Is that called n, that variable? Would that be 26 times n? Or the sum of... forgot how that math stuff works. I know there's like one symbol where it's like I'm forgetting. It's been a while. Not exactly. I was thinking more of the there's like a certain symbol for like repeating things, and then maybe it's like a calculus thing that I'm thinking of. I think I'm thinking of a calculus thing. Never mind. Well, actually, maybe it is applicable. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, I've not been doing my dailies. If you're forced to join any finger in the city for your survival, which one would you join? Probably the pinky. I feel like the pinky is the most survivable one. Cause like, if you're okay, let's start from the thumb, right? Oh wait, there's no thumb ID there's no thumb ID this season yet? Really? Okay. All right. So if I'm in the thumb, right? If I accidentally step on someone's shoe, he will take my foot. He will just chop it off. Now the ring. Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near that. Yeah, no, I don't want to be anywhere near that. The middle. Did I just go from the thumb to the ring? Okay, it doesn't matter. The middle, same thing as the thumb. You step on someone's shoe, they're not gonna be happy about it. The index. Now the index, I would not want to have to follow prescripts. That seems a little not fun. The pinky, like the pinky, they seem to have much more freedom than the other groups. They don't seem like they kill each other that often. They get to go on adventures and explore the world. They're not all guaranteed to be evil. Pinky Loki just do whatever they want. Exactly. They don't even know they're about to kill them. Yeah, no, the Pinky is really just the group that just does whatever they feel like. Promise you can't jump. I mean, if I had to be in a finger, though, I would be in the Pinky. If I had to be, then in my hypothetical, then I would also be invited because of just how powerful I am. Yeah. Yeah, the Pinky definitely seems like the most chill of the groups, though. And the least, killy, stabby inclined. Here's an average day, that's probably the best. Well, good thing I am on a level higher than all of them. Yep. Yep. I really gotta do this. That's unfortunate. Why does I would just grind the boss fight over and over, but the boss fight for this area kind of sucks. And by kind of, I mean it's absolutely horrible, because I don't like it in the slightest, because it takes forever. And also it's a dungeon. Like, the fact that it's a dungeon, kind of awful. Grinding the 250 per run? Wait, of what? of manager XP, or not boxes, right? Or, well, if you do your weeklies. Oh. Does it? Do you not need like all the bonus things and then to do the event within MD? Just the LCB packs. The thing is, I really don't like the LCB packs because I just really don't like that boss fight because of the boss. Because like his shield is just really annoying. Just really annoying. I am not a fan. Although maybe in Mirror Dungeon normal it's better, but maybe I remember it as being worse than it is. Heisho, yeah, I guess Heisho's good enough to just win rate it. They're pretty. I mean, that's the team I run anyway. Oh, I forgot I have to do Railway 1 again. Or well, I have to finish it. I was like in the middle of a run and I just didn't finish it. Because I want the banner from it, but I did not get that yet. What's that? What is that? Is that the... It's not the banner. Wait, is it the banner? Hold on. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, no, I don't see the line 1 banner. What is this even from? Oh, okay. Alright. I guess I don't have the banner, for sure. Yeah, cause I guess cause you only get it when you do when you clear it in sub 120, I think. Or 120 or below, you get the banner, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's still available, right? I'm hoping it didn't go away. Because if it went away after the seasons changed, then that would be very unfortunate. That would be very unfortunate. Yep, season 5, there's a guarantee ticket from Railway. Another deep adventure done, there's something new. I mean, Manager Dawn is cool. I used to use her as my as this starting screen. She's cool. Wow, that's a lot of dialogue. It's still scrolling. Wow, that's a lot of dialogue. Well, they actually fixed this because it used to just cover the entire thing in the text, but now it scrolls. That's interesting. That is pretty interesting. Skill names. Yeah, oh my god, his skill names are ridiculous. Like the fact that, yeah, no. he's like telling an entire story in his skill names, but like he like, bro, you have an Uptie story. You can use that area for your text. You don't have to put it in your skill names and passive names as well. But, yeah, no, I guess he just wants to be different. Okay. I think that's good for now. I think that's good for now. We're trying to think. I'm trying to think if I want to, like, what I want to stream next. I kind of want to continue Witch Spring R. Or Witch Spring R, I've been having so much fun with. Nah, I just wanted to to ponder on what to stream next. I probably shouldn't be doing that on stream. You know, okay, I kind of want to stream Witch Spring Aura later today, almost. Because I'm not really going to be able to stream it a couple days. There is one for, well, I mean, I think the only thing that's in it is a thing for notifications, but there's not exactly a chat in it or anything. So low-key, I kind of forgot that existed. Is that even still active, the link for it? Because I don't really know how that thing works, because I've never really made a server before, so I don't exactly I don't exactly know how that thing works exactly. Is it? I can try clicking on it or something. Okay, that's the end stream button. Not gonna click that just yet. Almost did by accident. This work? Invalid invite. Invite may be expired. Oh, well, I guess it is expired. Expired. How do I unexpire it? I don't really... I just don't know how this thing works. Yeah, okay, I just don't open it. Because I don't check it ever. Because I set it up once and I've just never touched it since then. Share and get a new invite link. I mean, I can do that. How do I do that? Oh. Any updates needed? No, okay. Hold on, let me open the thing. Okay. How do I share it? How do I make a new link? Server settings, is it in that? I don't think it is. Wait, is it? Invites, is that it? Oh wait, that is it. Oh, that's so smart. Create invite link. Copy. Okay. And then if I go to the YouTube, how do I edit my thing? Channel customization. Oh, there it is. There it is. And then publish. Okay. Does that work? I don't know if that works or not. Does that work? Okay, I got no idea. Limbus Company. That's true. The Limbus Company. Alright, I mean it's probably working. Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna close it. It's closed. Okay. Yeah, no, low-key, I set it up and I just never touched it again. So, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how I run it. I don't. Alright, I think that's kind of all for now. Oh yeah, I kind of want to play Witch Spring R later. I don't know if I'll have time or not though. But I might not. Because when the Limbus update comes out, there's also going to be the Arknights Enfield update stuff as well. So I'm going to be doing that when that comes out, hopefully. So that means I'm not going to have time for Witchspring art on those days, so I kind of want to do it now. I might use the new thumbnail for it as well. To pass the new one. I think I pasted the new one in the... Hold on, I can check again. I think I did. If I click on that. Oh yeah, that works. I think. Maybe? I don't know. I just don't know how to use it. Alright, that's fine. Okay, and then we'll close that. Yeah, no, I kind of want to play Witchspring art later today because I'm going to be doing the Enfield update and then the Limbus update when those come out. So I'll have to figure that out. And I do want to use the newer Witchspring thumbnail too. Or well, I guess it's the older one. It's the one I drew first, but I got to use it eventually. So I'm going to use it for the next one probably. Yeah. All right. And then when the IDs come out, I want to go over that when they get released. And then probably gonna do the event during that as well. Or well, not during that, but like after going over the IDs probably. But yeah. All right, that'll be all for now. Thanks to anybody that stopped by and have a good one. All right.